hi, I'm about to show Master Yeh's Qigong practice. Okay, I'm Shun-Yun. Alright, so this is today, I'm actually showing on May 26th, so it's important you have the same video. Okay, so let's start.
21.
Okay, go.
Go.
Hold on a sec.
No?
Alright, just go ahead. Continue. Okay, go. Yeah. So, alright. So today, we're going back to the simple, the basic. So, recommend you also watch him directly. Okay, so the more senior, experienced people should do it. Right. So in the last 5 years, we have a new term for health, which is losing energy for your muscle. So this is only modern people has this problem. It's the root of all the disease and illness, muscle losing. After 50 years, before 50, your muscle can still hold on, can still work. But after 50 years old, the amount of muscle compared with your younger self start to lose out. So this is why modern people have a lot of chronic illness, and a lot of times it doesn't really work for people. The first is about your bones, whether it's strong enough. If you have loose bone structure, you old faster. The cold qi within your body doesn't go out. So our self-healing mechanism, if you want to restore back to the original state, it's difficult. You have to have some basic posture. So this is why we want to stretch and restore your yang qi. In Taiwan, there is a common misconception of liking to have medicine. So right now there's a lot of drugstore. Every 3 steps a small one, 5 steps a larger one. And I've repeated many times, our science, our medicine, it's very advanced. So supposedly, patients should be less, disease should be less, but reality, actually we got more. So when medicine is improved, there's actually more people eating drugs, and small and large drugstores appearing all over. So what's the problem? So you can understand that in the morning, this group exercise, whether it's important. So this is wisdom. So this is, being smart. You listen with your ear, and you also have to understand. You can understand the signal from your body. The voice from within your body, if you can understand them, then your health will be yours. Otherwise, your health is on other people's hands. If you spend money, that's important. So the time's up. So I will do it. Okay. So for beginners, this is an important lesson. This is a must-learn lesson. So you hold your buttock forward. Pressure is on the left lower part of the leg. So turn head with your chin inside. This cannot be skipped. Whether you're healthy, your legs is the switch. it's actually on your ankle. Okay, so keep doing. So this is your ankle. Okay. In 3-inch here, there is a acupuncture point right here. So change to the other. So this lesson probably better repeat. Now switch to the other hand. Put your buttstock forward and extend your shoulder. Turn your head left and right. So the first switch of your health is in your ankle. Why we started from lower legs, from the back line and to 3-inch above your ankle. There are 3 acupuncture lines: liver, kidney. This is where the detoxification happens. So it's whether it's important for our body, you can simply understand from its function. Now put on your left, turn on your left leg. Just step up, butt stop forward. Nowadays, what we lack are detoxification. It's not about lack of nutrition. For Chinese people, we like to eat for nutrition, but our cold qi inside our body is not you don't get rid of them. So it's the cold qi is actually a kind of toxin, and your organs absorb them. But we have to rely on our warmth within our body, the warm blood, to restore back to health. Now put on your left and put on right leg. Start from the left. Now up. Your back leg move forward and buttstock move forward. We have 6 lines on our bottom of our feet. These 6 lines control the detoxification, the digestive system, and also these important functions. This is the basis for our restoration and releasing the cold qi from our body. For new beginners, just be patient. Don't ask too many questions. There are thousands of you. If I answer every one of them, I won't live. I'm not retired yet. So please be patient. Put on your right leg. Okay. So this is so just, I'll use my approach. Okay, this is your loss if you leave. So I want to explain the basic, starting from feet. Now, holding the baby holding stance. So our feet has 3 major functions: detoxicate, release the toxic, and digestive. If you have, stuck intestine, some people say this is amazing. Not really. The digestive and detoxification system are at the bottom of your feet. Once you have stretched them and make them warm, they become warm. So you no longer would have intestine problems. These are the principles. So you have to understand the gestures, regardless of the illness. Okay, the 10 toes, they grab the ground a little bit lightly. Regardless whether you're young or old, if you can still breathe and control your breath. I've repeatedly say, even if you cannot move your feet, your hands can still do. your hands can still do the yin-yang hands. Now slowly get up. So don't be in rush to ask. My line group, you can search for me, Master Yeh, and go to the notebook to see all the courses I've taught. Okay, now butt stock up. Okay, it's very complete. You have to spend time. If you don't spend time now, you will spend time to see the doctors. As I said, medicine is very advanced, but how come hospitals are filled with people? Just to think about this. If you like to eat pills, think about this. Why Taiwan has so many drugstores? 3 steps, a small one, 5. That's strange. If medicine and drugs is so advanced, we should have less patients, but opposite is true. Alright, so right now it's 5:56 in Taiwan. Let's start to the, okay, so weight in front, crow head, and okay, the first 3 to 5 minutes, it's warm up. Your feet don't leave the ground, and okay, motions don't be too strong. After your warm up, you can have a greater motion. This is beginner's class. So after you are warm up, but don't have your feet above your heart. That's not use. And also don't do this. Some people do this like that. It's not coordinated. If you're at 90 degrees, pull it, and pull it in front of your chest. Today is a model lesson, so don't ask. If you understand, it's yours. So grab and put your butt stock. Your neck, back are aligned in the same line. Just make it. As a habit, put your shoulder back. If your shoulder is like this in front, it doesn't work. Okay, so you have to pull your shoulder back. Make sure you are reposition your bones. All these like losing sleep, nervous system issues, will all help. As I said, losing muscle, not having good muscle is our main issue. Because muscle lacking strength, there's no medicine for this. That's why hospitals are filled with people. A lot of drugstores. Now, do you understand? Our structure for body, the issues are caused here. When muscles are lost, our teeth, bones all get aged. But muscle doesn't age. If you don't use muscle, you lose. But if you're 90, if you still exercise, you can still have muscles. You have to have this concept. If you don't exercise, then you will lose them. If your blood is not warm, then the vessels at the north will not be moving. Once you have this idea, so as I said, on your health, there is a switch, which is on the feet, your ankle. When you have the nervous system will help you to lose weight. So it's actually rely on your ankles energy. When you're doing this imp-like SuperJog, you relies on your energy on your ankle. You're a beginner, you might hurt, you might feel stress, pain, and this pain even move to different parts of your body. These are beginners' problems. Or you have very smelly sweat, even cold sweat, but these are all normal. beginners. Places you are not hurt, still hurt, and limp feet, limp hands, but that means your body is restoring. So don't have to be too worried. So today is a beginner's lesson. Our more senior members, you can re-listen again. We have 6 lines on feet, 6 lines on hand, including our whole body. An egg-like SuperJog like this allows you to massage your whole body. It's not like some of the sports or Tai Chi or other kind of exercise can come here. The others are specific exercise. Tai Chi, hands, these are all subject specific. But what I'm saying is the whole holistic body, from hands to feet. All the body lines help you to exercise, and your blood starts to circulate. It's an internal massage, not external massage. Like massage, acupuncture, medicine, these are external force to help you warm. But when you're doing internally, using your hot blood from within, allowing to loose up, that's when you get rebirth and rejuvenate. After 50 years old, what we want is our cells to regenerate, our organs to regenerate, because we have 70 billion cells within us. They die, they have to replenish. If you don't have hot blood, the 70 billion cells that we lose every day don't get replenished. That way you get age, you get old. So what are the 6 lines on feet? The big toe is liver. On the second, it's your stomach. And the 4th is your pancreas. The 5th one is your kidney and also bladder. So there are 6 of them: liver, pancreas, stomach, pancreas and bladder, and kidney. So just from listening to these organs, these are the 3 main ways to, so it's detoxification, digestive, and toxic release systems. So this is why you want to put your body weight in front. So using your inner strength, putting pressure. And why is it so fast? So fast. And that helps you to sleep better and sweats a lot. That's why. So now do you understand? So this is an important lesson. This is the feet's functions. Now we have run for 10 minutes. So we'll add the hands motion. So when our hands are back, we hold fist. When we are going in front, you open out your arm. Just a light force. You can use 50% of strength if you can. When you're in cold hand and feet in the winter, if you start to do group press with us, especially for today. Okay, of the 24 season dates, it's inner, it's deep autumn in the Chinese calendar. Today is deep autumn, and we're soon going to winter in Taiwan's time. So when you get up, it's cold in the morning and in the evening. So you will see your body temperatures will rise. Because this is simple, so you can self-heal your health. this is different from medicine or drugs. So you have to be smart, understand what you are learning, and so on the feet you have 6 lines. On your hand there's also 6 lines. Which 6? Okay. Your lung is on your big toe, and your big intestine and the 4th, the index finger. Okay, I'm a bit slow, maybe not wake up yet. So index is, let's call this, okay, 3 crosses. This is where it helps us to handle the water within us. And the little finger is heart. So you can see that both the large and small intestines are in your hands. So if you have cancer on your large intestine, when you do the hands shake like this, it helps to cure your cancer. If you have stomach cancer, if you walk often, it can heal your stomach cancer. So the big intestine is on your hand, and the 6 other lines are on your feet. But these lines, normally when you stretch, it's good, it's already good, but just maybe 50% of the effect. But after you have hot blood going and then get hot, when your blood is warm, your cells, including your bones and cartilage, will grow back. If you go to a doctor, I will tell you to do an operation, a surgery. It's always surgery, there's no alternative. Western medicine, if your nervous is pressed, they just cut it or burn it. But why don't you just pull it to its normal position? It's just press. When your structure, bone is restored, and when you have muscle, then everything will be restored. But doctors, they won't do this. It's not their fault. It's our direction of our modern medicine. It's for emergency. So if you have an emergency, necessary to see a doctor to see which part of the body is wrong. But you have to adjust it back by yourself. So this is our, so regardless of the illness, the only way is to increase your knowledge and wisdom. So be peace, let go of the external and focus on internal, and observe where is painful, where is nimbing. If it doesn't, if it's pain, you should stretch it. Allow it to stretch, allow it to go through. So when you're doing this and it's pain, it's installation. You want to do it from pain to not painful. Because if it's pain, so you don't move, then you will pay all at once. So do you understand now? This is our health concepts. In the past, nobody's teaching you this. But now, as you watch the video and go with our group exercise, it's just 4 moves every morning. The 8-like SuperJog is what you want to do. If you go to the line group and go to our group, you don't spend any time to look at other people sharing in our beginning's notes. You don't ask. You won't get any answer. You can't get answer on your health. So many thousands, I can't really answer. This is already a simple approach. You have to get up early and go with exercise. The core of exercise, if you're unwilling to follow, then you can't get the benefit. It's not my problem. I can only help those who want to be helped and save those who want to be saved. But if you give up, even gods can help you. line, if you want to share, it's fine. Everything I've opened is all free. You can share it. You can also invite people. But please tell the people you invite. Don't speak or ask, and don't paste good morning. If you don't listen, I will ban your account. To keep everybody's quietness, this is non-negotiable. For sick people, they don't have the time to spend on these things. No, so many reasons. So with this, such easy, important, using your own warm blood to help you to restore. Some people don't think this is important. They like to eat pills. That's fine. But don't be here. Don't in our health group to ask these questions and to change our, deviate from our mission and the effectiveness. So we're talking about health, self-healing, not about how to eat. So warm blood helps your blood to get away the cold qi within our body. So your sweats will be smelly. It might be itchy, you might have red dots, but just observe and be aware of your body's change. Don't be so worried and think too much. This is your inner universe. So modern people don't lack nutrition, we lack detoxification. So with the pressure on the feet, that's the first switch of our health. If astronauts go to the universe and come back to space and come back to Earth, they cannot even stand. It's because their muscle and bones have no strength, because there's no gravity in space. Our system would weaken the bones and muscles. So when astronauts meet gravity on Earth, their whole body falls on the ground, cannot get up, and they have to go through rehabilitation. So do you understand now? So right now people's issue is lack of muscle strength. So we want to restore the muscle strength. If you join any hiking, any kind of high level exercise, it won't work. Some people say, this is so easy. If I go do any simple hiking, it has more calories burns. Wrong. The more exercise, you actually get old and age faster. Our approach doesn't make you out of breath. It helps to get rid of the cold qi within and you can do it in the comfort of your home. You don't have to go out and hike. If you don't understand this, how you got ill, you have no idea. We all die after 100 years. Difference is whether you go back easy or in a painful way. So at the end of that, you just pay back all at once. Right now you go with the group exercise. You might have some, uncomfort, but this is installation. If you use this logic to think, then you also realize, like every day, how big and important a task we're performing. So this is what we're doing. So from your heart, your mind, into your inner. Actually, your emotion is 50% of your health. If you can remove that hatred, how do you let go? If your mind previously have some good things inside, it's easier for you to let go. Okay, for people, same. Husband, wife, same. What does growth mean? If you can see through it, you understand it's just gather and depart. So when kids grow up, it's not yours, right? Yeah, family is also like this. Our health is like this too. The health value is within your heart in muscle. So when your muscle is tense, it's the root of all illness. When you lack oxygen, it's the root of all issue. When your nervous system is not working, it's also causes illness. And the core commonality is your muscle has no strength, and muscle is losing weight. The muscle provides 10 times energy as fat. So if you don't have good muscle, your skeleton will get displaced, and your different bones will get dislocated. When they're dislocated, your nervous system doesn't transmit correctly, so you lose your nerve coordination, and that becomes issue. So our medicine and drugs are so advanced. So for those who like pills, you want to have a wise awakening. So we talk about body, mind, health. So any kind of illness, you can practice this, but go with a step-by-step manner. So for you can use 30 seconds. And also this hand turning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. This is for the elders. I have one specific episode for this. If you stand, you put the hands on the furniture, you can step your toes up. When you walk, put your weight in front, and slightly tip your toe. Pressure your Yongquan acupuncture point. So that actually helps you. So the simpler the less people actually be taught. If we teach this, hospitals won't have any business. So you understand this? So yeah, so we just do this quietly. So everyone is a seed in a family. From a point to a line to a plane. So just follow the exercise. Would that be alright? So because I want to deliver this, I'm also applying in Taiwan, Chinese, Taiwanese, Ancient Qi Association. The same idea. If you have money, you contribute. If you have time, energy, you contribute that. If it weren't for COVID, it would have spread more. These are all later stage, but they will come. Today, maybe we'll have one in the southern part, or even in the remote island, like Penghu, thousands of group exercise. Obviously, to Malaysia, Singapore, or to North America, there's all chances for this. A couple of days ago, a brother in Australia, because retired in Taiwan, he felt this is good. He sensed he asked if I can come to Australia. Yes. So we have brothers, sisters all over the world. There's opportunity for this, to promote this. But we don't have an association. And maybe we'll have chapters in different parts. Right now we're also use America, Canada, Malaysia, Singapore. These are our chapters. Australia is closer to Malaysia. We can add to the Malaysian group, or to Singapore, or to Taiwan's group. That's fine. In Taiwan, there's North, Middle, South, 3 groups. I also separate into cancer, chronic illness. I will have different groups and teach differently to different groups. Each one will have admin, and I will also have admin courses. I don't have time yet for this, but don't worry, just practice. These are a series of things we will do. But to allow your body, using the most natural, restore your body structure and muscle, then you won't have any illness. You won't have any illness. Once you turn your head left and right, loose up on your shoulder and neck. There are 7 bones. So right now in this last decade, a lot of the people looking at cell phone lower their head. That's because your bones on the neck, over the shoulder and neck, actually it's blocked, it's stopped. So you also cannot sleep. You can find why, but as long as you want put your shoulder up. So right now it's already, so after an hour you just carry the baby and pressure your ankle, turn head left, right, from feet to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't be healthy. If you want to live, you want to follow. If you just want to eat pills, you don't have to do this. Then you just wait for food, wait for pills, and wait for sleep. See? So you want to be very peaceful to understand what I'm talking about. It's not about what you think. Maybe what you think is right, but hear it, don't talk, don't, just quietly listen. I'm adjusting your mind and adjust, how you see body and health from the past. Our line group, there's 5,000 that's already filled. That's camp 3. Now there's camp 2. It's exactly the same content. So don't occupy 2 spaces of all new students to go to camp 2. Now don't be curious. Don't say, Master, I want to go to 2 to see if there are something new. I want to see the comments from brothers and sisters, from the reactions. Don't be so curious, just do your thing. Yeah, don't occupy this space. There are many people who want to get into this practice. My line, 5,000 is already filled. You cannot add my line. You can add my FB. After you add FB, I won't respond to your message, and I won't pick up your phone. So many thousands, I don't have the time. You have to have the sense for this. But if you leave a message, I will have a look. If necessary, I will respond. Alright? So I'm not retired yet. I'm just wanting to spread this. So you have to put your mind to get this. Don't ask. Just read and you'll have the materials. You ask, it's better than asking, just listen every day. You want to know the basic concepts, the value of your end nervous systems, the health switches in your ankle. The first restoration is on your fingers. It determines your head's circuits. Our humans are the most intelligent beings. Apes are like that. They have hands like us, so they have more intelligence. Dogs, cats, they don't have hands like us. So that's why when we do this hand turning, you can actually turn on your brain. So this solves, like mom's hand, and all this chronic illness can be helped. So if you have operation at hospital, can you turn your hands? Yes. If you cannot move, you have your hands. If your hands cannot move, you can use your feet. Even if you cannot move your body, you still can move your head. So don't be in a rush. There's so many thousands, even tens of thousands. So what I want is everybody to be quiet and peaceful. If you can understand, if every time, this time, before 7, you're willing to stretch and follow everyone during the restoration, even if you don't anything, just stand up at that time, that also helps. So do you understand? Like this, the direction faces better direct to east. This also includes the positions. Why on the direct east? Because morning, the qi is on the east. It helps your liver. These are all related. But this is too deep. You don't have to remember this. So every day, when you are doing these, besides time, in the summer, there's summertime. Autumn time. Winter, there's winter time. And the results are different. Morning, you face the east. It helps to liver. 3 to 5 p.m., you face the west. That actually helps your lung, helps your oxygen. These are the time difference. There's also other kind of difference. In more advanced course, you'll have a chance to learn. But the basics will allow you to restore 80%. Once you have the basics, the only thing you want is patience. Every day, do it. If you continue for 1 month or just 1 week, if you do it just 2 days and rest for 5 days, it's different effect. If you do every day, but your eyes are not open, your mind is not open, you just do like this, and you don't really pull your elbows, and I ask you to use your inner strength, and you don't do all these things, you won't have any sweat. That's where your wet toxin cannot be secreted. If you get up, you want to have 300 to 500 cc's warm water. If you feel dizzy, you can eat some breakfast first. If it's not a problem, with empty stomach, 300 to 500 warm water, the effect is 3 times. But if you have any issue you have to, it peels, still do it. Don't worry, just practice slowly and you will pick up. So this is the basics. It's for our lower, our ankle is the first switch for health. So the first 10 toes, it helps to digest, detoxify, and release the toxin. And the hands helps with your brain. And the smile, these will allow the hormones to release. The warm blood will help your body to grow muscle. And your inner organs can metabolize. These are all interconnected, not missing any one of them. These are different from the single functions you do it in park, like Tai Chi or the hands swing. Right now I'm talking about the holistic, the whole body. So you're from head to toe, from your hands, they are all warm. And your toes will probably be dizzy or numb. If you separate your body parts, it doesn't really help. Alright, so time's up. Let's stop. So this will be if you're a beginner, you have to watch this first lesson. So our old students, our body is so simple. If you understand, you can understand everything. Oh, you will just wait. So wait for food, sleep. Okay, so we're closing now. Put your feet same as your shoulder. Alright, the first one, we have 3 close up. Inhale, 3 seconds. your weight in front, up your feet a little, the height, see that my feet is still on the ground. Hold for 3 seconds, hold your breath, now exhale. Put your feet back, close your stomach, and raise your anus. Put your mind to peace. From the dynamic now to the quiet. Now again, inhale. Both hands to the top, holding heaven. Now, okay, pause your breath for 3 seconds. And then tongue on the inner part, upper part of your 6 seconds. Exhale. Get up your anus and close up your stomach. Right? It's comfortable, right? You are sweating again. Okay, the second type of, you exhale first and then inhale. Now again, weight to the front, grab. Breathe. Just at much as just 50%, at most 70% of your lung. You exhale directly. Feet back to normal position. Close stomach. Raise your anus. Now after exhale, hold your anus and hold your breath 3 seconds. If you can't do this, just do it, don't ask. Just wait until you can hold your breath for 3 seconds. If you can do that, it means you're too old. Now inhale. Don't pull anus. And your chi in your lower dantian. At the top, exhale directly. Close your stomach. Pull up your anus. Exhale slowly. But no sound. When you're done, close your stomach. Hold your breath 1 to 3 seconds. Okay, just do it. Practice. If you can do it, continue practice. Alright, this is the third approach. Inhale. The whole time, pull up your anus, your chi to the lower dantian, tongue up your mouth. Exhale. Release your anus. 6 seconds. Release your anus when you exhale. Now, this is a 1 round. If you understand, you can do. If you don't understand, just do the first one. Now, center to front. Inhale. The whole process, raise your anus. You're conscious to the top and then to your lower dantian. Exhale. Release your anus. Close your stomach. Six seconds. Now, okay, wow. It's very comfortable, sweaty, even your hands, glasses, it's very, very detoxifying. So now there's nothing that can be solving life, just something you cannot. So inhale, increase your stomach. All right, pull your anus. Laugh. This is laugh qigong. Laugh until you have no breath. All right, 3 laughs with your mouth. Third time. If you are more like child, more happy, you will be more healthy. Now last time, 1 time, breathe. Enlarge your stomach, pull up your anus, laugh. You have to laugh until you don't have any breath. That will help your breathing mechanism. If you have, but don't be too forceful. Okay, so within 15 minutes, don't touch any water. Sit, feel your warm blood moving, or do some stretch. If after this you do yoga, the effect is even better and you will grow muscle. Okay. Even if you do a lot of yoga, but without the warm blood, you still will lose sleep. Alright, so blessing for everyone. If you understand and exercise, alright, have a nice day. Be nice.
Yeah, well,
Alright.